Welcome to FusionSync, a cloud-based solution for seamless data synchronization between Salesforce and QuickBooks Online. Salesforce is a CRM platform, and QuickBooks Online is a cloud-based accounting software. Together, they help simplify your business. But managing data across both platforms can be time-consuming and error-prone. That's where FusionSync comes in. This cloud-based tool enables real-time, two-way synchronization of critical data. Customers and opportunities are synced from Salesforce to QuickBooks Online, and items and payments are synced from QuickBooks Online to Salesforce, ensuring consistency and accuracy across systems. If you're using Salesforce CPQ, Salesforce billing packages, FusionSync syncs customers, opportunities, invoices, credit memos, debit memos, and allocations between Salesforce and QuickBooks Online, helping you maintain accurate financial records. FusionSync offers two flexible sync modes for syncing of data from Salesforce to QuickBooks: single-click sync and fully automated sync. Single-click sync, as the name suggests, your data from Salesforce syncs to QuickBooks Online with just one click. It also offers simple onboarding, user-friendly settings, and pre-built field mapping, making the single-click sync quick and convenient. It's that simple. The single-click Salesforce and QuickBooks Online data sync works with both standard Salesforce and Salesforce setups that include add-on packages such as Configure, Price, Quote CPQ, and Salesforce Billing. Fully automated sync. In fully automated sync, data transfers from Salesforce to QuickBooks Online through Salesforce workflow rules and queues. You can continue using Salesforce normally, without any manual syncing. Whenever a rule's condition is met, data automatically moves to QuickBooks Online. Data syncing from QuickBooks Online to Salesforce works on a scheduled basis, where information is transferred at a pre-scheduled time. Let's begin the walkthrough.
Let's start with the single-click sync for standard Salesforce to QuickBooks Online data sync. First, go to FusionSync's official website. Click on Sign In with Intuit. You'll be directed to Intuit's login page. Enter your email ID, user ID, or phone number, and then click Sign In. Next, you will have to enter the password and click on the Continue button. Once logged in, click on Authorize to connect your Intuit account. Choose your subscription plan and connect QuickBooks Online. Now choose the subscription plan that best suits your business requirements. Click on Connect to QuickBooks. Then click the Connect button. Finally, save your company's time zone. At this point, your QuickBooks Online account is successfully connected to FusionSync. Under the Manage Integration section, you'll see Not Onboarded in red below the Salesforce icon. Click on the icon to start the onboarding process. Complete the login steps, and then you will be redirected to the Manage Integration page. Under the Layout Selection section, choose the layout for each entity area, such as accounts, opportunities, products, invoices, and click Submit. Wondering which layout you will have to select? Well, these layouts must be the same as what you use in Salesforce. In order to check what you use, go to Edit Object, click on Page Layout Assignment, and then check what's selected in the System Administrator field. And that's it. Your Salesforce account is now onboarded onto FusionSync. Now, any changes made in Salesforce will be reflected in QuickBooks Online in just one click. For example, changes made to Salesforce accounts are reflected in the Customer section of QuickBooks Online. Though named differently, both represent the same data. Here's how you can sync changes from Salesforce to QuickBooks Online. Go to Salesforce and click on App Center from the top left. Search for and select Accounts. Choose an existing account or add a new one. Click on the New button. Fill out the required details such as account name, billing address, and more. click Save to QuickBooks. Present on the top right. And this prompt confirms that your details are synced to your QuickBooks Online account. Scroll down to check the QuickBooks Info section. If everything is synced correctly, the QuickBooks ID and QuickBooks message fields will be filled. To verify the changes in QuickBooks Online, go to your QuickBooks Online account. Click on Sales from the left navigation panel. Look for the account in the customer name list. The updated details will be visible here. If you want to view the customer details in QuickBooks Online, click on the Edit button at the top right corner and view all the details associated with the account. That's how you sync data in one click from Salesforce to QuickBooks Online using FusionSync by Dancing Numbers. Before we move further, let's quickly understand the basics. Opportunities in Salesforce represent deals in progress. Opportunities in the initial stage are called estimates in QuickBooks Online. Opportunities in the final stage are called invoices in QuickBooks Online. With the help of FusionSync, you will be able to save these opportunities as estimates or invoices based on the completion stage. Let's see how to sync opportunities from Salesforce to QuickBooks Online. Go to Opportunities in Salesforce. Select the one you need to work on. Scroll down to the QuickBooks Information section. Edit the transaction type based on the opportunity stage. Click on the drop-down button next to Products. Select the Add Products option. Choose the appropriate products, add sales price, quantity, and date. Click the Save to QuickBooks button to sync the data in QuickBooks. This prompt shows that the changes are successfully updated on QuickBooks. Finally, open QuickBooks and go to Estimates. You'll find the synced opportunity data there. Similarly, if your opportunity has reached the final stage and it's time to create an invoice, go to Salesforce, click on Opportunities. Click on Opportunity Name. You will have to make changes in the QuickBooks Info section to create its invoice. Click on Transaction Type. From the drop-down, select Invoice. Click on Save. And now, click on Save to QuickBooks button. Then go to QuickBooks and click on Sales from the left navigation panel. Click on Invoices. Search the list, and you'll find your updated invoice entry. In case you want to get more details of the invoice, click on the View or Edit button next to it. Details of this sync can also be viewed by the users in the Activity Log menu of FusionSync. To view, click on Activity Log, then select Salesforce to QuickBooks. The freshly synced data will be displayed below. To get its complete information, click on Detail. And that's how opportunities in Salesforce, whether early stage or final, can be seamlessly synced as estimates or invoices in QuickBooks Online using FusionSync. We hope our guide on syncing data from Salesforce to QuickBooks Online has helped you gain a better understanding of the process. Now, let's move on to the next section, how to sync data from QuickBooks Online to Salesforce. We transfer data from QuickBooks Online to Salesforce using a scheduler. You can choose the specific time and day when you want the data to be synced. Here's how the process works. Before learning how to use the scheduler, it's important to complete the process of mapping. Mapping is a critical step that must be completed before using the scheduler. This step is necessary because the field names in QuickBooks Online and Salesforce are different. For example, the name of an item in QuickBooks is referred to as product name in Salesforce, and item type is known as product family. Therefore, it is essential to map these fields accurately by assigning the correct corresponding field names. This step ensures precise and reliable data synchronization. FusionSync comes with out-of-the-box mapping for various fields to simplify your mapping process. However, if you feel that some changes are needed, feel free to change the mapping. To begin mapping, log into FusionSync. Click on Mapping in the left navigation panel. Then select the QuickBooks to Salesforce tab and choose Item. By default, the Salesforce type is set to Product. The mapping process is divided into two sections: Key Mapping and Other Fields. Many of the options in both sections come pre-selected, while some require manual assignment by the user. Under the Key Mapping section, users can map fields such as name, item type, is active, class ref, and more. After completing the key field mapping, proceed to the Receive Payments section, where you can map fields like bank name, check number, credit number, currency, and additional custom or standard fields. Once the mapping is completed, we can move on to the main step, scheduling. From the left navigation panel, click on Schedule. Once there, you will be prompted to select the transaction type from the Schedule tab. The options include items and payments. You can select either one or both, depending on the type of data you wish to sync to Salesforce. For better understanding, we'll start by selecting items. Next, choose the day of the week when you want the sync to occur. You have the flexibility to select all days or a specific day based on your preferences. In this example, let's choose Thursday. Now proceed to set the time. Use the scheduler's built-in clock feature to pick the hour and minutes. Once you've configured the desired time, click the Save button to finalize the setup. All your scheduled tasks will now appear under the Upcoming Jobs tab. Click on it to view the list of all transactions that are scheduled to be synced to Salesforce. After synchronization, you can check the completion status of these transactions by navigating to the Activity Log section in the left-hand panel. If you wish to review the specific changes that have been synced, click on the Detail button. This will display the exact data entries that have been transferred from QuickBooks to Salesforce. Newly added products in QuickBooks will be automatically imported into Salesforce through this process. To locate these new products in Salesforce, click on the App Navigation icon in the top left corner. Then search for products. Once the page opens, select All Products from the available filter. You will see the list of products, along with any recent changes, displayed on your screen. You'll need to repeat similar steps for syncing the Receive Payment transaction type. Go back to the Schedule menu in the left navigation panel, and this time select Receive Payment from the Transaction Type dropdown. As before, choose the day and time for synchronization. And then click on Save. After the synchronization is completed, go to Salesforce and click on the App Launcher. Type Receipts in the search bar and select the corresponding result. The synced receipt from QuickBooks will be available in the Details tab. The related tab next to it enables the sales team to track payments made by the customers, as well as the opportunity this receipt is linked to. Then click on the allocation number to view the associated opportunity. Please note, receipt and receipt allocation are not native components of Salesforce. They appear as part of the FusionSync add-on, which enables this functionality. At this stage, users should have a clear understanding of how to sync data between QuickBooks and Salesforce without relying on any billing or CPQ packages. Now, for users who have added billing or CPQ packages to their Salesforce account, let's look at how to sync data using a button. Let's move on to Salesforce to QuickBooks Online, data sync with billing and CPQ packages. Before diving into the process of syncing, you must know what these packages are. Salesforce CPQ and Salesforce Billing are two complementary systems designed to streamline your sales and billing processes. CPQ helps sales teams quickly and accurately configure products, determine pricing, and generate quotes. Once that's done, Salesforce Billing takes over, automating the invoicing, payment, and revenue recognition processes using the data generated by the CPQ system. To make the entire process even easier and save your valuable time, you can use FusionSync to manage data on both QuickBooks Online and Salesforce. Now, the process of syncing accounts and opportunities from Salesforce to QuickBooks Online is exactly the same as in non-CPQ and billing package setups. However, the steps for creating invoices, estimates, credit notes, and payments differ when using CPQ and billing packages. Here's a quick overview of how to sync account data from Salesforce to QuickBooks Online. Go to the app navigation icon at the top left of the Salesforce homepage. Search for accounts and click on the search result. Click on the account name you want to sync. Finally, click on the Save to QuickBooks button at the top right corner. That's how you sync account data from Salesforce to QuickBooks Online using CPQ and billing packages. Now let's see how to create and save an estimate from Salesforce to QuickBooks Online. To begin, go to Salesforce Accounts. Search for Salesforce Billing in the app navigation menu and select it. Next, click on Opportunities from the top menu bar. Here, you'll see a demographic view of the opportunity status. Create a new opportunity or modify an existing one. Once done, click on the Save to QuickBooks button. This action saves your selected opportunity as an estimate in QuickBooks Online. Now let's walk through the steps to create and save an invoice from Salesforce to QuickBooks Online using the billing or CPQ package. Start by creating a new opportunity in Salesforce. Once the opportunity is created, add products to it. Now go back to Salesforce and create a quote related to the opportunity. Once the quote is created, proceed to Orders and place an order. After placing the order, an invoice will be generated automatically. Navigate to the Invoice tab from the top menu and open the invoice. Carefully review all the details in the invoice to make sure everything is accurate. Once everything looks good, click on the Save to QuickBooks button at the top right corner. And that's it. Your invoice is now successfully saved to QuickBooks Online. Similarly, you also save payments and credit notes. We understand a few of you would still face difficulties handling Salesforce QuickBooks single-click sync, as this type of integration requires attention and time. Sometimes, all a user wants is to just make changes in Salesforce, and the data is synced to QuickBooks Online without spending even a second. Well, we have a solution for you in that case. Automate your tasks of syncing data between Salesforce and QuickBooks Online. To understand this better, let us see how FusionSync's fully automated sync works in transferring data from Salesforce to QuickBooks Online. Check out these steps to complete onboarding to automatically sync data from Salesforce to QuickBooks Online using the workflow rules. Go to FusionSync's official website. Add your login credentials or click on Sign In with Intuit. Click on Authorize. Select a subscription plan based on your business requirements. Click on Connect to QuickBooks. Click on the Connect button, and this is how you will successfully onboard QuickBooks on FusionSync's platform. Now it's time to fix the layout settings. Manage Salesforce onboarding settings. Users can manage the Salesforce onboarding settings by following this step-by-step guide. Select Layout Selection tab. Select Profiles and other layout fields such as Credit Note Allocation, Debit Note Allocation, Credit Note Line, Debit Note Allocation, Invoice Line, Invoice, Opportunities, and Payments. Then, click on Submit. Now you have successfully onboarded Salesforce on FusionSync. After this, you will have to click on the Miscellaneous tab, right next to Layout Selection. Select the Automated Sync checkbox, then click on Save button. Now you have successfully activated the workflow rules in Salesforce. Your data will be transferred to QuickBooks Online on a real-time basis. Now you must be wondering, what are workflow rules? Well, these rules are created within the Salesforce platform. If and when these rules are met, Salesforce sends a message to FusionSync about the changes made in Salesforce. FusionSync will process the message and send the data to QuickBooks Online. All this happens without you clicking on any button or spending even a single second on the process of syncing. Now, here are the workflow rules. Follow these steps. Go to Salesforce homepage. Search for workflow rules. From the search results, click on Workflow Rules. Now you can see that FusionSync has created workflow rules for opportunities, invoice, credit notes, accounts, and other required fields. You can click on the rule name and then scroll down. You can now see the outbound message and its description, its workflow actions, and rule criteria. You will be able to see the two sections: workflow rule details, and the second is workflow action. In the workflow rule detail, there's rule criteria. These rule criteria indicate that any changes made in Salesforce trigger a specific action within FusionSync. As a result of this action, the relevant data is shared with FusionSync and subsequently updated automatically in your QuickBooks Online account. Well, isn't this an easy, quick, and efficient way of syncing data from Salesforce to QuickBooks Online, all thanks to FusionSync. Salesforce to QuickBooks Online in fully automated sync. Now, here's how the fully automated sync works when you make changes in your Salesforce account. Go to your Salesforce accounts and create a new account by clicking on the button in the top right corner. Fill out all the required details. And then click on the Save button. Unlike single-click sync, you will not find any Save to QuickBooks button on the top right. Without clicking anywhere, the changes made or the new account will be saved on QuickBooks Online. To check, go to QuickBooks Online. From the left navigation panel, click on Sales. Now, select Customer from the drop-down. Search for the account name, or simply scroll down to see the name of the freshly created account. The newly added account in Salesforce will be displayed in the customer list, without having to click on any button. Information that has been added, removed, or edited from the account will be displayed if you click on the Edit button at top right. This is how the fully automated sync by FusionSync works, and saves your time while managing the integration of your Salesforce QuickBooks accounts.
In summary, single-click syncing gives you the control with one-click precision, while fully automated sync leverages Salesforce rules and queues to keep systems in perfect harmony without extra step of clicking button. FusionSync helps maintain consistency between Salesforce and QuickBooks Online data and supports businesses using Salesforce CPQ, billing, or standard Salesforce setups. If your organization requires additional customization, FusionSync provides tailored solutions designed to meet specific business requirements and facilitate efficient task management across multiple platforms. Just go to fusionsync.dancingnumbers.com or dancingnumbers.com/FusionSync to know what we offer.